Look at this place. Look at how refreshing and beautiful this place is. Like just the air alone I'm breathing makes me like feel so good and makes me feel like I'm gonna live longer already. Let's go. Nairobi is one of, if not the most greenest cities I've visited in Africa. So today I'm going for a nature trail at Karura Forest, and yeah, the weather is not that friendly, but I really want to do it today, so let's go for it. You would have to pass through security check and pay your fees before you get into the forest. Payment for Kenyan citizens is 100 shillings, East African citizens 200 shillings, and non-citizen like foreigners 600 shillings. So guys, I'm finally at the Karura Forest. I just passed the check-in, and now we're about to start the hiking. Yeah, I look so forward. Look at this place. Look at how refreshing and beautiful this place is. Like just the air alone I'm breathing makes me like feel so good and makes me feel like I'm gonna live longer already. So guys, so we have been walking for the past 1.5 hours, yeah, 1.5 hours, and yeah, and here is one thing I've understood, like I've experienced from this walking: the secret to life, or the secret of living long. Start experiencing nature the longer you can, because like just walking here for the past 1 hour, I can feel how refreshing I am. This is like different from like you going to the gym, jogging, and all of that in treadmill. This is in nature. Look at the trees. Like there's an ecosystem of you and the trees, like breathing, sharing oxygen. Yeah, start experiencing nature. It's not only good for your health, but also for the environment. Let's go. Yeah, we just passed through the waterfalls. It was really a great experience, and now we are heading to where the caves are. I also want to experience the cave. It has really been a great experience, you know. A huge thanks to the lady that really fought to protect this forest, because I heard there was a time this place was about to be exported by foreign investment and all of that, because it's a very unique area. You even find most of like the embassies around this place. so they wanted like to sell this place to build hotels and all that, but like the natives around here really stood their ground, and thanks to Professor Wangari Maathai, she really stood her ground and fought for this place, that this to prevent and protect this forest. She even, like, from what I heard like she planted over 1 million trees. Imagine, you know, this is really a great initiative. I think other African countries will also like follow. Yeah, this has really been like one of my greatest experience in Kenya, not only Kenya but in Africa, traveling around. Now let's talk a bit about Professor Wangari Maathai, because I believe she's one of the women in Africa that's supposed to be honored, not only because she's the first woman to get or to earn a PhD degree in Eastern Africa, but also there are many other things like she did in Kenya or across Africa that she's supposed to be honored for. Like, she's a lady I'm gonna do like a special video for, like telling her history, her struggle, because she did not like fight for women's rights, but like she fought for humanity, like fought against deforestation, fought against corruption in Kenyan government, and like traveling across Africa, you know, trying to like make change. Like, she's one of the ladies in Africa that I think museums in Africa should be really honoring her, telling her story, and also like inspire other African women to really follow her footsteps. It's one of the inspirations behind Kenya being one of, if not the greenest country in Africa. You know, she understood the importance of planting tree and how important that is to our society and to our environment. I mean, now people come to Kenya, they enjoy the nature trail, like for example Karura Forest that I really enjoyed. Yeah, she really fought for that. She stood her ground that yes, we must prevent our environment by planting trees and all that. But like I said, she's really someone, as a man, I still admire her. Like, I'm so inspired by her story, and like I said, I think her history is not like just a history that's supposed to be taught in Kenyan school, but also in African school. As a Pan-Africanist, I really look forward that, you know, schools in Africa, not only one country but across Africa, should be really teaching the history of people like this, like people that we're supposed to be learning from. Because if you look at the way Africa is going now, like, you know, youth especially, we are becoming so comfortable with the way things are going. We don't have that spirit of, you know, fighters anymore, like people like Wangari Maathai, you know, people are like Mandela, people like Thomas Sankara, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Like, we don't have that spirit anymore. We are feeling so comfortable. I don't know, because of what we call civilization now. But like I said, it's important we know the history. I think one of the problems is because like Africans are not really like focusing on their history, like knowing like how far we have come, so that we can understand how far we need to go, you know. And by that, it's like it's important we start, like, you know, educating ourselves outside classroom, like you know, knowing our identity, like home training, like our history, you know, people that really fought for our liberation and all of that. Yeah, about Professor Wangari Maathai, I'm gonna really do a special video about her. I'm still like doing more homework, more research about her to understand more of her story. I'm gonna visit museum, I will go to archives and visit like more places like where I can learn more about her history, because like I said, I'm really inspired by her, and I hope a lot of Africans, not only Kenyans, will also like be inspired by her history, by her story, by the impact like she made in society. You know, she was not, like I said, she was not just human rights or women's rights activist, but also like environment. You know, she fought against deforestation, she fought for the importance of, you know, of our society, you know, Karura Forest, for example, was a place that was almost wanted to be sold to foreign investment for building hotels and all of that. But the natives, like Professor Wangai Madai, fought for that and make sure that, yeah, let's prevent and protect this place, because it's a prime area. Like I said, most of the embassies you can even find around there, the Australia embassy, the Israel embassy, like this is where the rich people or foreigners really live. So they also like to build hotel there. But I'm so glad and I'm so happy that that place was prevented, because just like walking, I've even like told myself, like as long as I stay here in Kenya, I'm gonna make sure even like every weekend I visit there, because it's so refreshing thinking about, you know, going to town, the exhaust, like the greenhouse gases coming out of like the cities every day, you know, global warming, you know, then you come to this particular greeny area where you get fresh air. Like I said, it's so refreshing. Yeah, it's a place like really at what to be spending weekend, your free time, even with your loved ones. Like just go and take a walk, feel refreshed there. Yeah, I'm gonna be visiting there often as I stay in Nairobi. So look at who made it to the end of my video. I really appreciate you. You are the best. And if it's your first time here, I would also really appreciate you by being part of this community by subscribing to this channel. Also, feel free to turn on the notification so you'll be notified whenever I post video. Also, if you know somebody like Professor Wangai Madai that his or her history is supposed or must be shared to the public, let me know in the comment section, and I'll promise I will do my research and I will go find more about this person and write about the person, because I'm also a writer. I'm writing a lot about African freedom fighters, anti-colonizers, so it's also important I know these people so I can not only be inspired by them but also write about them and also like learn from them, as I'm a future politician. Otherwise, thanks once again for making it to this point in my video, and I look forward seeing you in my next video. Of course, I'm gonna see you in my next video. Yeah, bye bye. Take care.